Hey, this is Dr. Paul at Straight Up Chiropractic. On this edition of What's Up Whitesboro, we find ourselves at the 56 Deli here on Main Street. Let's go inside and see what's happening. Hey Tina.
Hey Paul, how are you?
Good. You ready to get this started?
Absolutely.
All right, Tina, so tell me how you came about your idea of the 56 Deli here.
Well, I was interested in, I love to cook. I love to feed people. I love to chat with people. I ran an ice cream truck for 5 years before this. So I did snow cones and ice creams around town in Sherwood Shores. I love that, but it was too short for me, so I needed something larger.
Yeah.
I was too tall for the truck. So we saw this for sale and said, why not try a restaurant? Let's do some cooking, because it's a passion of mine. And we just jumped in.
The restaurant business is not easy.
No.
At all.
Not at all.
So were you a little scared when you jumped into it?
A little bit. My husband is the planner. So Coley went to over to the college in Denison and spoke with a small business planner, like a free thing that the county does. And so he got all of the numbers and we knew exactly. So originally we said we have to make at least $500 in sales a day just to stay afloat, to pay our employees, to cover building costs and all that jazz. And of course we well exceed that now. But so that was our baseline. And then I just started cooking things and weighing everything out and pricing thing. That was probably the hardest part, because cooking comes easy.
Yeah.
The weighing it out, measuring, and finding out the food cost analysis is a pain.
Yeah.
Getting vendors, figuring out what kind of food we wanted to serve. And so we didn't originally have daily specials. We just kind of threw that in there, like on a weekend or a Friday, we'd have chicken spaghetti or whatever. And we just started adding specials in here and there. And then we got into a rut. We got into a groove of what our customers like. So now we do specials every single day. So Tuesdays, quesadillas, Wednesdays, street tacos, Thursdays, loaded baked potatoes and Cubans, and then Friday is meatloaf.
It's just growing, because I watched you 4 years ago when you opened this. And when it was the meat market, and I'm going like, well, this is a neat little place. And over the years, I watched it grow and grow and grow. I walk in here, and we were in here the other day, and it was packed.
Yes.
And I'm going, yes, because I like to see people just thrive and survive and grow.
And it's fun.
It's fun. You know, you get to talk to all the people that come in here, and you learn about the community. And that's what's fun about it.
And we have a lot of regulars. So Gary and Nelson come in. Brian and Nelson come in all the time. Yeah. And they're here in the morning. Gary should be here shortly. I mean, we have our regular people, and it's so much fun to see them. And if they don't come in for a while, I'm like, where have y'all been?
Where y'all at? Where y'all at? So we're going to focus on two things today that you specialize in. One is your meatloaf, right?
Yes.
And you make that here?
We do. I make it on Thursday while I'm here so that it sets and marinates overnight. It's a super simple recipe. My mama made it all the time as a kid.
Homemade.
And yes.
Yeah. Well, let's get started and let's get to showing these people what we're going to do,
right.
Okay?
We'll sauce with some meat.
All right, so we're going to make this Reuben. So what's your process?
You butter the bread on, and then...
And you got that good rye bread there.
Yes, this is really good rye. And then we have our corned beef and Swiss cheese. You lay it out, grab a little bit of sauerkraut, put a little piece of paper on top, and then you just let her toast.
Cool.
And then we flip it over so the sauerkraut's nice and hot and the corned beef's warm.
Now cheese starts to melt.
Yes. Nice and crispy, but not burnt.
Yep.
It is ideal. Does happen occasionally.
You need a bigger grill is what you need here.
So we have two. We have one down here and one down there. Okay. But we have talked about maybe a large grill, but then when we have our specials, we run out of space on our table.
I like how you use the paper. That keeps your grill clean.
It keeps the grill clean. It keeps the cheese off of it so much.
You've got a partner in crime over here.
My Vanessa is making the Carrie Bryan.
Yes, because we got clients already lining up. I was over here when I was watching the other day. It was so busy in here. Y'all were just stepping over each other, just trying to get it all done.
Yeah, you just take turns. You just finish whoever sandwich you need to finish.
But you can't
It's your rhythm.
Yeah, move out of the way. But
All
you
the time.
just kept them coming through. I mean, it just was a continuous line.
You just can't let it overwhelm you. You can't get stressed out. You just got to go with
And
the
that's easy to
flow
do in
and
the restaurant
focus
business.
on the customer or what you're doing at the time. Not so much the long line.
Yep.
Never look towards the door.
And then you got that ready to go for somebody, don't you?
Yes. So this is the finished yummy sandwich.
Woohoo!
It's delicious. And then today's special is our meatloaf. I make the meatloaf on Thursday. I marinate it overnight because it tastes better to me.
Yep.
I'm not positive,
It has to
but
sit
that's
there
my
a little
theory.
bit. Yep, let it
Work a
marinate.
little harder.
Yep.
And then we just put the ketchup on it and get it going in the morning. It takes about an hour and a half for it to bake, and the potatoes are real potatoes. They're not instant. And then we have green beans, and then we also have pinto beans, and then you can get cornbread or a roll.
I love pinto beans. And cornbread? And you all make your own cornbread too? I saw it in a pan over there.
Yep.
So this is your mom's old recipe. Is that what you were telling me?
It is my Mama Rita's recipe, which is probably my Granny Rhonda's recipe to begin with.
It goes way back.
Yes. It's very basic, just a classic Texas meatloaf with bell peppers, onions.
Heck yeah.
Just keep it simple. Okay. And then we'll put you a big old scoop of mashed taters on there. And people have asked for gravy, but it doesn't sell well, so we don't keep it. And then those yummy green beans with a little bit of bacon and onion in them because it makes it taste better. And a yummy roll.
And you've got it there to go.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So we can also do a half of this because some people only want a little bit.
That's a lot of food right there.
It is a lot of food.
And you do to-go plates too.
We do. That's what Granny's having for lunch today.
Because I've seen a lot of people in here just getting to-go plates and getting them to go for the day and getting their lunch already going.
We do call-ins. We actually hired an extra young lady. She should be here shortly, JC. She's doing our call-ins for us now and helping us out with cash register.
Thank you, Tina. I think we had a good time doing this, and I think that is a wrap, girl.
Wasn't that fun? Good enough to go? Okay.
It's fun.